Plays it around the boards for Mailloux. Mailloux, stutter step, shoots it toward the net. Next in the corner, up against the Islander pick, Isaiah George. Owen Sounds Burrows, trying to muscle his way out in behind the net. George doing yeoman's work there to carve him off the puck. Now played in behind the net once again. Sent out front, and George once again will stem it off, and he'll calmly play it over for Logan Mailloux. Just 3 shots so far in this hockey game, 2 for the attack, 1 on this power play. Guindon broken up, and now McGurn with the break. Here's Sean McGurn in alone. McGurn shoots, he scores!
This puck has to go in deep as Guindon just coughs that up. McHugh gets it up to McGurn, and McGurn's away from inside his own blue line.
Racing with a great deal of determination, played around the boards. Mailloux centering pass, and that was picked off by Pappas, and it's launched out through the center right. Little disc broken up by the Knights, and McKinnon back to the blue line on for Guindon. Guindon centering pass, hits his shin pad again, and now Bonk will lead the 3-man assault for London. In across the line, pass for Sim, little dipsy doodle, and he couldn't get past Sedley as it's sailed back out through the center ice. Here's Fantino, and across
on the boards on this play. You think the play's going to be in front of the net, and Mailloux ends up with it on his stick back at the blue line for the attack.
London will control the drive to the mark. Played around the boards here on the near side. Smoke back to the blue line over for Mailloux. He'll send it in deep. Ewens has the puck, plays it up along the boards for Barlow. Launched out through the center ice, and Isaiah George will take over off the boards. In deep it rolls. Ewens has it, plays it back in behind the net for Jordan up along the near side. Bryant loses it to Barkey, but stemmed off once again and hard off the board. There's Logan Mailloux. We'll start out for the Knights, looking for Isaiah George. Headman pass and a dandy to Crane. He peppers it right into the crest. Blue line. Dickinson, Alec Leonard, what a pickup he's been for London. Dickinson, another great pickup. Both these D-men coming from the Niagara Ice Dogs. Now London slot shot, scores!
Here as this puck ends up bounding into the slot area right here. Sim picks it up and makes.
This first period is brought to you by Oil Guard.
Well, Colby Barlow is just one of 3 OHL players ranked as an A prospect for the 2023 NHL draft. Now, Barlow scored 30 goals last year. He's on pace for 50 this year, but he hasn't scored in his past 3 games, Sloaney.
Now, Barlow, a very, very skilled hockey player. That's why he's rated in that A category. As Diaco dances in across the line, Gazazov, I believe, is out for his first shift. You know, we're number 70 for the Knights up along the boards, and Mailloux will find it deep in his own territory. Shots are very close. 6 for the Knights, 5 for the Owen Sound attack. Here's Mailloux waltzing his way in. Boy, he had a lot of steam in that shot. A high rising shot over top of the net and played back to the blue line. Here's George Diaco. Hyphens it back to Gazazov. Healed over for Isaiah George in front of the net. Diaco leaves it for Isaiah George. Gets it back to Ruslan Gazazov. All kinds of room. Leaves it there for Mailloux. Little talk and Andy in for Diaco. Diaco centering pass. Gazazov in front of the net and broken up by Cormier. And the Owen Sound attack will clear the zone. Isaiah George trying to catch Owen Sound on a change. He smoked it right up Main Street, and Owen Sound attack player off the bench stemmed it off. Played around the boards. Now out through to Jordan. Jordan sails it toward the corner. Goes off a skate to played around the boards. Now out through to Jordan. Jordan sails it toward the corner. Goes off a skate to Brochu and pushed ahead by Easton Cowan along with Barkey. Return feed, and it's picked off, and the attack will clear the zone. Right side pass for Cowan. Cowan
save percentage in those games at .902.
Mailloux at his own, at the Owen Sound blue line, bumped off the puck. Diaco will keep it in. Gazes off. Quick shot. Scored. What a shot by Ruslan Gazes-off. 3-0. Power play goal.
Well, Ruslan Gazes-off has a hot stick lately. Watch Logan Mailloux on this play at the blue line. He loses his balance, but he gets that puck over to Diaco, who in turn shovels it to Ruslan Gazes-off. The Knights this year, they're 2 for 12.
This is only the first period, but with a 3-0 score, you think that Owen Sound needs one here to get back into this hockey game. That shot delivered courtesy of Sedley right into the glove.
His past 9 games, he's a load, Sloaney.
Oh, big load. Here's Sedley once again shooting it. He's looking for the tip from Lawrence in front of the net. And in front. Lawrence shooting it and peppers it right at Brett Beauchru. That was a great positional save by the London goaltender. There's another shot in front of the net. Tapped in behind the cage now. Barlow strings it around the board. Sedley with the puck at the blue line. Owen Sound with some pressure here. Broken up by McHugh. McHugh gives it for himself. What a play. He played it off the pressure so far on this power play. Maybe 2 or 3 shots. Lawrence centering pass, and Brochu got a stick on that. As Lawrence again lurking right in front of the London goaltender. Played over onto the far side. Top of the circle. Hits his stick. And skittered over here on the near side. And now Barkey out through to center ice. He'll out 3. McHugh in there. Sawyer as well. Diaco. Guindon. And now Max McHugh has got Guindon with a headlock. And 2 players are on the ice. Now Guindon and McHugh maybe are going to go at it.
McHugh is thinking better of it. They can't have the second fight in the same stoppage. They'll get suspended for that. Ewan's in the box as Sim knocked him down in a fight earlier on.
Muscles his man off the puck. Gazes-off settles it down at the half boards. Hard shot by Mailloux right on Chenard with the save by Barlow, and he'll race out through the center ice against the forward in the length of the ice. Mailloux in behind his own net. Approaching the 1-minute mark remaining in the period. Cowan tucked in behind the D, almost broke through the path through the open net. Now played through to center ice, and Mailloux out through to center, deep in his own territory. 4 goals, 4 unanswered goals in the first period for the Knights. Diaco dishes it off to McHugh, who race in, deals it back to Mailloux, tucks it to the far side. Gazes-off back out onto the ice. Little dish for Mailloux again. He'll probably go down back door. Shot by Mailloux, a hard one right on. Chenard took it off the left pad. Out front for Diaco. Hops over his stick, and now Pappas has a lane along with the winger in Burrows. Shot by Pappas right on. No problem for the goaltender, Brett Brochu. Leave it there for Mailloux. Through to center ice. Center ice. Logan Mailloux breaks through the blue line. Shot right on. Save. Now another save in front of the net. And the Owen Sound attack with more pushing and shoving.
Logan Mailloux picks up speed in the neutral zone. He gets a lot of gas on this shot here. That goes off Boteri's shoulder and then bounces right off Steen back. As he's faced 4 shots here in period number 2 already, as Mailloux unloads a heavy one that goes off the shoulder. We'll see that Boteri is shaking the shoulder out a bit.
Just inside his own blue line. Now Isaiah George and across the Owen Sound blue line, trying to go wide on Seed. Dishes it off to McGurn. McGurn leaves it there for Diaco. Diaco trying to tightrope that line again. Now stops, way down low. Here's a chance upstairs as McGurn tried to catch Rotary napping on that sharp angle. He didn't take the bait. A good save by the goaltender from Owen Sound. Hit his shoulder. Good positional save. Now in across the line again, McGurn trying to shovel it through Seed's legs into the corner. Half boards now, 4 on 4, 55 remaining on London so far with control. Here's Diaco going hard to the net. Diaco going wide. McHugh off the bench has the puck for London. Dish back to Diaco. He'll look for a man Now he'll go up top again in that slot area, pushes it ahead for himself. Diaco to the corner, back to the blue line. Good control by London. Here's Isaiah George with the shot again. Shoveled back to the blue line. McHugh delivers it over to Dickinson. Back to McHugh. Headman pass on the move is Easton Cowan. He'll pick his way to the Owen Sound blue line. Little dish in front of the net for Mailloux. Logan Mailloux strokes it over to the far side. London will bring it out through to center ice as the penalties now have expired and we're back to 5-on-5. Mailloux and Lawrence collide. They'll talk to each other going through center ice. There's two big customers. Now played off to the wing. Burrows, Sedley on the dime looking for a player. Burrows takes that's Barlow taking the shot into the corner. Sedley, Barlow in front. A good save by Brett Brochu as the captain.
This aggressive as that puck goes into the slot as Barlow gets the shot away for the fourth time in tonight's game. So far, they're 0 for 3 with the manpower advantage.
Everybody up and in tight Owen Sound. They would love to get one here. Tab back. Guindon with the shot and right into the crest.
One as Guindon leans in once again.
Boy, they win the draw nicely again. Guindon gets it back to Sedley, off to Barlow. He'll dish it into big Lawrence in the corner. Lawrence has the puck at the half boards. Down low again. Barlow has the puck. The captain stops, looks for a man in that slot area. There's a quick shot by Sedley right on, and a rebound in front, dialed in behind the cage. Good pressure here by the attack, but London comes to the rescue. Can they clear the zone? Yes, they bounce it out through to center ice, or off the penalty to Gazazov. Here's Fantino. He'll hammer it around the boards for Lawrence. Sedley leaving it there for Barlow. Barlow waits, trying to get a man in position. Takes a glance back to the blue line. And ripping one. And Brett Brochu with the save. He off to the far wing, watch for Ethan Burrows. He'll go up top, now back to the blue line. Shuttles it on for Burrows once again down low. In front it goes. Now up top the other side. And a shot right off. Yet again makes a good save.
Right there as the Owen Sound attack. Put one in period number 2. We have 25 seconds remaining in the penalty to Gazazov.
So some good pressure here by the attack. Boy, Guindon's been great on the face-offs, and that should be. Guindon wins another one. He's won every one on this power play. In behind the net, he has the puck once again. Half boards, he'll spot a man in Barlow. Hops over his on the far side. Diaco near side now. Back to Logan Mailloux with that heavy shot. Almost lost control. Diaco, top of the circle, down low for McGurn. Diaco will wait. Has that great stick-handing ability down low again. McHugh trying to lift it.
In the Owen Sound zone.
So McGurn leanly back, but it goes through the D, and Mailloux shuttles it over to Gazazov. Gazazov in his own territory, waiting. Now darts down the wing, past one man, dish back to McHugh. McHugh, Diaco, London moving around again in front of the net as McGurn was lurking off that top post, almost had his second goal of the evening. Here's Logan Mailloux. Plays it on for George Diaco, tucks it down low. Little drag in front of the net by courtesy of Sean McGurn. Now Gazazov loses it at the blue line. 2-on-1 developing. They stay on side. Barlow ripping one. And no dice, says Brett.
Their own zone as Colby Barlow picks this puck up. He has Bryant with him on the play, but look at this, a clear shot to the net as Brett Brochu picks that up. No rebound to speak of. 5 dangerous hits in tonight's hockey game.
Yeah, 2 checks from behind. Clearly the numbers were visible. So we got a little 4-on-4. Owen Sound has been very good on the draws in this second period. Barlow smokes it up top again. Shuttled in. Sedley deep in London territory. Bouncing puck in front of the net. Seed up there. Stolen there. Lead pass for Diaco. He's just going the other way. And
at this year's NHL entry draft.
Guindon again wins the draw. Played back to the blue line, tight rope. They keep onside just. Edward has the puck now. He does have a long stick. Played around the boards. Mailloux just hyphen it on for Jackson Edward. Inside of 3. Remaining here in this second period. A lot of heat on this hockey game as Edward will bring it in across the line. Little toe drag against his man. Tries to center it out front. Now in front again. And that goes off the stick. And Baudrier with the save. Here's a chance for Edward in front of the net. He cranked one. Didn't get a lot on it. And Baudrier will make the save. Right from point blank range. Deep in the corner, Petrosky in there as well. Picked up by Fantino. Pass McGurn on a good move, and he'll usher it out through to center ice. Right side pass for Ewings. Couldn't get much past the London D. Fantino, quick shot. And more penalties here.
Oh, this is going to be a penalty to Mailloux as he takes Ewings out at the tail end of that play, and this is what the officials are concerned about right here. Sloney, after every whistle, we seem to get some pushing and shoving and a whole lot of chirping going on between these two hockey clubs. Of course, the Knights out in front 4-0. You would expect the same as Logan Mailloux steps into the box. And the crowd doesn't like that as he'll take a seat beside Bonk, who has 30 seconds remaining in his penalty. So we'll have some 4-on-3 hockey.
In the offsetting minors. So a little 4-on-3 here. As London hard off the glass and sent down the length of the ice. McGurn out there. Isaiah George, 2 forwards. McHugh out there as well because of the face-off. Town would love to get one here. Barlow up top to Seed. Seed tipped in front, and I believe Brochu got a piece of that one. That was a great save. Now played back to the blue line. Off to the wing again. Seed wants it. Good work by the Knights to try to clear the zone. That was McGurn on his knees. Lawrence up there as well. He'll look for Barlow, and that was stemmed off on a nice stick. And now we're on one developing. McHugh, shot, score, boom, cranked it home.
Defensive play here by Isaiah George as he gets this puck up to McHugh, and the Knights are away on a 2-on-1 in a shorthanded situation. Oliver Bonk makes no mistake.
It's the boards. Hometown with some good heat to start this first minute of the third period, as Sawyer up onto the play, grabs onto it at center ice, and he'll start out just inside his own blue line. Cuddled in deep, and Hometown will make changes, quick changes so far for the attack. They've made 2 in just a minute and a little bit. The line now, a centering pass in front of the net. And that was courtesy of Barlow trying to find Guindon. Played into the corner, off to the skate. Sedley musters it up along the far side, kept in by the attack, sent toward the net again, and a bouncing puck.
In hard on that play as Barlow tries to find him off the low post. Sam Dickinson, the 16-year-old defender, sticks right with him to the end boards. And with 18
on the right side, in across the line, Edward hauls his man down, laid into the corner. Barkey has it, then he's ganged up into the corner, and London, a long lead pass, goes all the way down the ice. The icing's waved off. Kazbekov got there first. Here's Testa trying to get it out in front, broken up by the Owen Sound attack, and it's sent over to Logan Mailloux. Mailloux flips it out through to the center ice area. Cormier nailed by Mailloux. Off the glass, bouncing puck. Sedley goes on to the stick to Logan Mailloux once again. He'll get it in deep.
Well, that'll be an icing call as that puck went off the dasher and all the way down the ice as it had a little bit of speed coming off of that dasher. As we have 15:28 remaining in regulation time, and Cédrick Guindon, a 4th-round pick of the Montreal Canadiens this year after a 30-goal campaign last year. Now, the Rockland, Ontario native has 2 goals in his past 12 games, so he's hit a little bit of a rough patch here in the season And that seems to go along with the rough patch that the Owen Sound attack have hit here, as they're on the verge of losing their 5th in a row.
With the exception of Mailloux on the back end. Bonk's out there. He has the puck off the boards. Now shuttled in front of the net. Cowan down low. Missed the pass. Hard off the boards once again. Power play. They're looking for their 6th marker of tonight's contest. Now big Mailloux in across the line. Trying to go past one man. Plays it around the boards. Owen Sound breaks it.
Remaining here in period number 3. This is a big kill for the Knights.
Big kill. Maybe even watch for the goaltender to be pulled. Now played over here on the near side with 6:30 remaining. Guindon will dart down the wing along with Lawrence. Return feed. Guindon looking for a man. London stems it off and it's shuttled. Minutes exactly remaining in regulation time. London 5, Owen Sound 2. Just gets over the blue line. Sedley fell. Guindon back the other way, 4 abreast now. They pick their way to the London line. Sedley on the dime, looking for a man. Chucks it back to Guindon. Guindon playing it along the half boards. Here's a chance, and what a save by Brett Brochu from point-blank range. A highlight reel save.
This is larceny right here at its finest as Guindon finds Barlow coming down the back door. And look at Brett Brochu as he pulls that off the red line. They're going to go upstairs.
Fantino cocked and ready in that slot area. Over here near side, down low, watch for the return feed in front, and it's shimmied to the corner. Back to the blue line once again. Seed sends it over to the far side. Sedley trying to find a man, and Guindon that hit a stick. Now Guindon in behind the net. Barlow pushes it back. Sedley, Seed, waits, shoots, and that goes off something in front of the net and shanked to the corner. Played over onto the far side. McHugh after his man. London will. Denver Barkey played in deep again. Guindon up against the boards. Penalty now has expired. Net is still empty. So it's 6-on-5. Here's a quick shotgun wide of the mark by Whisker. Seed up on the play again. Owen Sound wants to come within 2 here. Down low, Barlow with that great shot. Equally good save from Brett Brochu. Seed has it in front, stick by the Knights. McHugh along with Dickinson in behind the net, back to the blue line. Shimmied over here, Seed shot, knocked down, London can't clear. Divvied up over here, near side, tucked into the corner, now behind the net. Pappas has a goal already. Now to the corner. London trying to stave off the attack here, pressure. It continues from the penalty. Here's the shot knocked down, and that hits Dickinson. He'll labor up. He is still hurting. Now he's down on one knee. Youngster showing some toughness here in front of the net. He's still laboring, still staying out there. He can't go anywhere. Now into the corner. Here's Easton Cowan. He'll fork it out. Here's a chance for Crane. Can he get it over to the near side? Pushed ahead, Pappas, Barlow, right side, in across the line, tucked to Barlow, sends it toward the net. Mailloux in behind the net, peppered around the boards, and it's tucked